promoting new industries in agriculture, increasing the harvest of traditional crops, boosting livestock production while reducing predial larceny. Key focus areas for the Agriculture Ministry in the 2012-2013 financial year. The government is on a mission to seek out and promote new industries in agriculture in a bid to increase local consumption and reduce imports. Public-private partnerships will be developed to increase the production of onion, Irish potato, yam, honey, sheep, hot pepper, ginger, turmeric, and pineapple. Over the next 3 years, the goal is to reduce onion importation from $4 million per annum to $1.5 million by boosting local production to over 4.5 million kilograms. Steps are being taken to reduce the impact of diseases and pests on the crop. And with Jamaican ginger famous for its unique and incomparable flavor,
our target is to move ginger production to 21,000 tons in 4 years.
To make this a reality, there is need for close to 80 acres of shade houses to produce about 4,000 tons of planting material. As for Irish potato, the Agriculture Ministry is aiming for the country to be self-sufficient in its production by 2015. Funding for farmers is being provided by the Development Bank of Jamaica DBJ, the People's Cooperative PC Banks, and other financial institutions. Even as the government sets the framework to boost local production of non-traditional products, the production of traditional crops, sugar, cocoa, banana, and coffee is also high on the agenda. State-owned sugar assets have been divested, but the government is still playing its role in ensuring that the industry continues to blossom.
The government has so far invested some $1.1 billion in cane expansion, and that has facilitated planting of some 4,500 hectares.
$150 million will be added to the cane expansion fund to support the replanting of cane and to provide equipment for harvesting. $65 million will be used to support drip irrigation on cane farms and $127 million to rehabilitate cane roads. All this expenditure is geared towards cane production of some 3.5 million tons by 2015-2016.
Mr. Speaker, the focus now is to rebuild a strong domestic market, driven by a consumption campaign to ensure that every household consumes bananas and that sufficient quantities are in our hotels.
To this end, the government will be continuing efforts to resuscitate the banana industry. 300 acres of bananas will be resuscitated to produce the crop for processing into banana chips. $50 million has been made available to farmers through the PC banks. As it relates to the coffee industry, the aim is to increase the production and marketing of the item. The Blue Mountain coffee brand has to be protected, and with the help of the Jamaica Intellectual Property Office JIPO, Jamaican coffee will be registered as a geographical indicator. Geographical indicators help consumers around the world to identify the origin, quality, and reputation of products. The Coffee Industry Board, the Cocoa Industry Board, and the Export Division will also be merged into one administrative body. Livestock continues to be a main source of protein for most Jamaicans. It's against this background that the government will continue to throw its support behind the farmers. The Common Fund for Commodities project will make $2.5 million available to improve breeding and provide training to those in the livestock sector.
The government is concerned about the alarming depletion of our fisheries resources.
So much so that the government will continue to fund the management of 9 fish sanctuaries. 2 eco-reef systems have been established in Montego Bay and Bluefields, Westmoreland to increase the fish population in those areas. A new fisheries bill is also being developed to provide the legal framework for the industry. But the agricultural sector will not thrive if persons continue to steal from farmers. All hands are needed on deck to eradicate predial larceny. As part of the strategy, the government is urging farmers to utilize the receipt book system while ensuring they are registered. Over 3,000 farmers have been registered since the start of the year, bringing the total number of registered farmers to just under 154,000.
We will use some $6 million under our G program to employ some 100 people to intensify farmer registration and re-verification during the summer period here.
Between January and May 2012, 39 persons have been prosecuted in St. Thomas for breaches of the Prairie Larceny Act, while 8 have been prosecuted in St. Elizabeth. As it relates to the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, extension officers will focus on giving more technical advice to farmers to help boost their production.
Mr. Speaker, a more fundamental concern is the quality of our agricultural education and its alignment with national priorities in the agricultural sector. We have had to be subjecting our extension officers to continuous training after they finish training because of the inadequacies in the existing curricula of tertiary institutions.
Emphasis will therefore be placed on ensuring that the curricula for tertiary students are aligned to meet the demands of the sector. The ministry is also committed to helping farmers market their products. Hoteliers are urged to forge long-term contracts with farmers to supply them with goods while ensuring that the farmers are paid on time. And the government remains committed to ensuring that food safety standards, including abattoirs regulations and meat inspection standards, are adhered to in light of the new food safety regulations coming out of the United States.
This government believes that agriculture can play a major role in the development of this country.